So before we jump into this week's episode of the Foremans, you guys, I wanted to give you all a sneak peek preview of our brand new merch store on Teespring. So this weekend, I will be actually shutting down our Spreadshirt store. If you guys are curious to where it went and why I'm opening this one, I'm just not really happy with the service of Spreadshirt, if I'm being honest. With Teespring, I have a lot more control over the prices. I also have a wider variety of items that I can post for sale. For instance, so far, I have a couple of mugs. I have the Foreman's graphic hoodie, which I literally love. Like, I absolutely love this hoodie to pieces. I've also got the Foreman's graphic sticker, which is an affordable way for you guys to support your support for the fam. And then I also have the Foreman's graphic tee as well. So I want you to pay close attention to the Sprinkles mug right here, you guys. This cutie patootie was hand drawn by yours truly and will be a part of our multi-mug collection for the Foremen. So there will be definitely more to come, and I will keep you guys updated on when those release. So if you're interested in taking a gander at any of these items, the link will be in the description as well as the catalog bar at the bottom of this video. What is up, my little sugar buggers? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new episode of the Foremans. Man, you guys, these last few episodes with Nixon have been extremely freaking tough, but I'd like to thank you all personally for being so supportive and not laughing at me for literally crying in last week's episode, which, by the way, doesn't happen very often, and I can't use the excuse that I'm pregnant, so I'm not really sure why my emotions got the best of me. I think it's just because I feel so deeply for these Sims in particular. So I know it's a little bit early in the morning, right? It's like 8:30, and Nixon is at the Blue Velvet Pub. The reason why we're here is because our power just got shut off by the landlord, or not even the landlord, probably the freaking city at this point, just because we owe so freaking much. And I know that we shouldn't be here ordering drinks and ordering fish and chips, but Nixon has no other means to feed himself at this point, and this situation is getting very freaking scary. So if you guys couldn't peep the left-hand corner, it is officially Finley's birthday. June and Pace are at the house getting it ready, and they decided to go ahead and throw her a little princess party. The situation with Nixon, it's pretty evident that he's definitely struggling, especially to Pace, because he's definitely dealt with a lot of loss in his life, especially when it came to his parents and the situation. However, if you guys don't remember, Pace's parents died due to a drunk driver. So how eerie, how strange is it that their son could potentially be one of those scenarios? Do you see what I'm saying? I thought it was a really weird correlation. Anyway, right now he is sipping a Whataburger burger and he just finished his fish and chips. He is extremely exhausted. And he was also a little, a little high in the clouds earlier because he had to fix that hangover. So we currently have like 64 simoleons. He wants to do some push-ups. I'm not really sure why. I mean, he literally just like ingested 3 freaking beers in the time span of 15 minutes. So he's probably feeling really freaking good right now. So I was gonna have him come over and see if he could possibly gamble. We could actually gamble with the bartender, Dustin, who is actually really cool. Nixon's been talking to him for a little while now, and surprisingly enough, how ironic is it, but Dustin used to also struggle from alcohol abuse. So it's really amazing to me that he was able to overcome that and actually work in his field. He does not consume at all, so he's a really cool dude to take some advice from. So we're gonna go over here and we are just going to play a little friendly game of poker. Nixon, high key, is actually hoping he'll win something. He did end up getting Finley a little princess toy doll just to kind of go with that whole princess theme. And we do need to leave probably, I would say, like around 3 o'clock or so. And it looks like the flea market is in town, which would be perfect if we actually had some money. And here I was earlier looking through his inventory, and I noticed that he still has his Void Critter cards. And I think that would be so cute if he like passed these on to River and Finley. I don't think Nixon won anything, but I also didn't think he really lost anything either. He is feeling pretty sleepy, so I want to see if we can go over here and purchase ourselves a sleep replacement, and then also let's go ahead and snag that always welcome. I'm going to basically let Nixon go about his day. I'm not going to really fuss with him too much. I'm also having an issue with the Explore mod because it would have been literally perfect if I would have had Nixon go and do like a few odd jobs just to make ends meet. We have to come up with 1,300 freaking simoleons, you guys, by tomorrow morning in order for Nixon to save his house. Here we are with Miss Juniper at the Dash of Sprinkles bakery store, which obviously we know at this point she owns. So I know that I told you a couple episodes ago that I would link the creator of this particular lot in the description, and I know I'm like 10-second Tom and I forgot to do so, but I promise my vow to you that it will be in the description of this video, so check it out. So the reason why we're here is just to maybe potentially make a couple simoleons. We have a lot of clientele. Like, June is seriously a freaking staple in the community. Everybody comes here to get their pastry needs, and the only reason we're really here is just to make a couple goodies for Finn's birthday. So Hawthorne decided to tag along. She loves coming to Dash of Sprinkles just to kind of hang out with her mom. It's like the only time that they really get to spend that one-on-one. So we're gonna let our employees handle the business for a minute, and we're gonna actually come down true June style and start racking up some cupcakes because like, honestly, this is the perfect excuse for her to be eating all of these damn cupcakes. We all know how much June loves root beer floats, freaking popcorn, and cupcakes like nobody else. So we are gonna grab some red velvet cupcakes, and remember, we're having like a princess theme, so I really want to like stick to like pinks and reds and purples and that kind of a thing, just to match her birthday party, Finn's birthday party, which I'm very excited about. Like, honestly, June has always wanted to have like grandchildren, and so honestly, this is like one of the highlights of her life, is to be able to do this for her granddaughter. And now that we have River and we have Grayson, it's really made her feel absolutely amazing, and it's been doing so much for her mentality. Like, giving her something to focus on, including this bakery, has definitely improved her mental state of mind, which is perfect. Like, she needs that stimulation to kind of keep things in tip-top shape. We went ahead, we did the red velvet, and then I think we're also gonna get maybe some strawberry fizz cupcakes as well. One of the things I want to do before June passes to the other side, which please don't cry, because like I will, and we don't want all that. I want her to cook a cookbook. Like, I want her to have her very own freaking cookbook that she can pass on to future generations of the Foremans. And what I want to do is, I want to get that done relatively soon, but I don't know how to go about it, or even if that's a thing, or if it's possible. So if it is, please let me know those vital details in the comments down below. Okay, so June's feeling a little hungry. She wants to go and grab herself a snack. So let's just do a classic vanilla cupcake for June. Let's go and have her have a little sample. Where are they exactly? Looks like Pace just returned. Wait, hold on. Pace has earned, hold on. Pace has earned 595 simoleons on his holiday. So did he take off today? I think he might have. He might have actually taken off today. You know, we're just gonna grab like a random cupcake, and whatever one it is that she snags, and that's fine. Look at her. She's so excited. We all know how much she loves cupcakes. Look at her. She is living for it. I'm so excited. This kind of like reminds me of the time, you guys, when June went out to, like, I don't remember who she was with, but she went to go work out for a hot minute, and she spotted like the cupcake stall in San Myshudo, and it was like, bitch, forget the whole workout. We was about to scarf. We was about to chow down, and it was so cute. It was just such a memorable moment. Like, I'll never forget it. I was cracking up so freaking hard. Anyway, Hawthorne is feeling a little overwhelmed. The the store is getting a lot of business. Granted, we didn't sell jack diddly squat, but at the end of the day, I mean, look at these cupcakes. They're fabulous. So I think June is probably gonna go ahead and use the banyo, which should be, if I'm not mistaken, upstairs, because y'all, we do have a couple more things that we need to do. We need to cook ourselves, or bake ourselves, a cake for Finn's birthday. So let me go ahead and pick one. I think what we're gonna do is just stick with the traditional. I like the honey cakes. Those are pretty good, but we're gonna get a strawberry cake. Again, fits the whole princess theme. And June is feeling really confident because she's a great teacher. Juniper is a masterful instructor whose greatest reward is the improvement of her pupils. Apparently that was from helping Hawthorne with her homework. And I love how she's sitting here all freaking proud on her throne. Seriously, she is a fantastic mother and even a better grandma. Like, I love her and I am so proud of her. Like, she is a boss. Like, seriously, nobody freaking compares to her. I have no idea, you guys, what Nixon is up to. Pace and June, haven't really heard much from him, but I'm pretty sure like he would show up. I couldn't even imagine him missing that. It's just the state of mind that he shows up in is a little concerning. Like I said earlier, like it's really early in the whole like development of what he's going through still, even though it might seem like it's been a while. And I would definitely say in this instance, ignorance is bliss. Like, everybody notices something's going on with Nixon, but nobody wants to say anything because then if you do, like, you're admitting something's wrong. And that's really hard, especially for Pace, to like watch his son going through very similar things that he once went through. So as much as I want to like get these sales underway, if it doesn't happen, then it just wasn't meant to be. And of course, like just as we're about to leave, all of these people want to make a purchase, especially this dude. Like, he's getting extremely impatient. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to have June sell to this one guy and then we're going to go home. Like, I just wanted to see if possibly like our employees would do the job, but we're struggling a little bit. And oh my god, that chocolate biscotti was 308 freaking simoleons. Pace texted June, Nixon is on his way. He sounded a little funny, but overall he seemed pretty okay. Like, he seemed like he was holding it together. This is honestly, I'm not gonna even lie, this is probably a terrible thing to say, but this is one of the days that Nixon has been ultimately dreading the most. I mean, we netted $122 by literally baking some freaking cupcakes. Anyway, this is honestly one of the days that Nixon has just literally been freaking dreading. Like, I don't know why he has, but I think it could obviously pertain to the fact that he hasn't seen his kids in a hot minute. For whatever reason, we are having a super warm, hot fall day on Finn's birthday, which is too cute. Let's go over here and hug her lovingly. Hawthorne, on the other hand, is feeling really sad because somebody, you know what, that's not even accurate, so we're just gonna ignore it. And we're also gonna get rid of her teary eyes. Like, she's fine. And I love how she's going inside just to read a book. That is too cute. So here is, you guys finally get to meet the little guy. This is River with a Y, Foreman, and he is honestly perfect. Daddy Pace is so proud. I guess we could call him Granddaddy Pace. Like, he's sleeping like a little angel right now, and Pace just wants to go in there and swoop him up. He is just so freaking cute, and his cheeks, they just look like little giant cupcakes. And oh my god, he's got daddy Foreman wrapped around his little freaking pint-sized finger, and we love him. So anyway, June is just pouring herself a cup of caffeine because, you know, she's been working really hard today, and it's just about 6 o'clock, so we should definitely get this party underway. But here is Finn's beautiful little, I guess, birthday decoration setup sort of a thing. We went with these really beautiful chairs. We also got a little pile of presents over here. And then we have our little backdrop and whatnot. So kind of chill, you know, not too much going on, but really cute as well. Like, I really love the theme. And then if you guys are noticing, our kitchen table is out here chilling like a boss in the middle of our freaking backyard. That is because when I was editing the house, it was like, this house doesn't have a household inventory. You know what? I'm gonna call BS, but I wasn't gonna fight with the game. Like, I wasn't up for it, you know. Had a really rough day, by the way, guys. So, and I didn't feel like crying again. So anyway, that's why that is out there. All right, you know what? We need to stop the jibber jabber and the flibber flabber, and let's go and organize or orchestrate a little party. Okay, so it's been a couple hours and the party is going relatively well. Nixon is definitely experiencing a lot of emotions, which is totally expected. I mean, he literally just saw his kids after like 2 full freaking weeks. And by the way, you guys, I know a lot of you were thinking that Pace would pull Nixon aside and have a discussion with him, but I think we can all kind of agree that that isn't appropriate. Like, this party isn't about Nixon and the problems that he's going through. It's about Finley, and I want to kind of keep it focused on her because she too is a victim in all this. She's suffering. She's definitely experiencing a lot of emotions that she can't quite make sense of. So when Nixon went in to hold onto Ryder, like, he went in and he picked him up and gave him a little hug or whatever, he felt this emotion, and it was kind of this emotion of distance. Like, he didn't know what to do and how to react, and actually, if anything, it freaked Pace out because he was in the room with him, just kind of cooing and boasting about his grandson, and it kind of came off like Nixon didn't care, but I don't think he didn't, you know what I mean? It's just, he was just so emotionally disconnected because he's really just overwhelmed with everything. Anyway, just a little something I wanted to like throw out there because it is what Pace noticed. He was just trying to like strike up a conversation, just keep it lighthearted, and again, just boasting about his kids and just kind of everything that they've been doing while he's been away, right? Getting better. So anyway, I think it is about time that Finn goes over and blows out her cupcakes. Just kidding, it's a cake, Jen. So I think, the most appropriate thing to do would probably have Nixon go and help her do the honors. So let me go and see here. Help blow out the candles, Miss Finley Sophia Foreman. I am so excited to see what this little cookie monster looks like. She is just seriously so beautiful. I remember the day she was born. She was gorgeous. And when she became a toddler, like, I literally screamed. I don't know if you guys remember, but I screamed. Happy birthday, little smush. All right, you guys, the moment of truth. What does she look like, or who does she look like? Jody has sent Finley Sophia a gift. Look for it arriving in the mail. And in case you guys don't know, actually, Jody is her grandmother. What? There's just like so many things, like so many dimensions to this story because we haven't heard from Jody in years, you guys. Well, let's go and pick her aspiration. I feel like maybe Sophia would be more creative, possibly. She's got a lot of emotions starting at such a young age. I feel like she would definitely do something with those emotions. I actually think the trauma of losing her mom has actually caused her to be kind of an introvert, and in a really weird Foreman fashion, she has definitely taken on the genetic default of keeping the emotions inside, which is going to be really interesting to see how she deals with that, like, a little bit later on. Even Grayson too, you guys. He's definitely dealt with so much emotional control. He's the big brother of his siblings, and I feel like that has definitely added a lot of pressure. Speaking of which, it looks like Ryder is probably hungry. Oh my god, why am I calling him Ryder? That's the second freaking time. And you know what I think it is? It's like the Y. I was trying to get fancy, and it looks like Ryder. It's River. I'll get it eventually. But River is crying, and Pace is like, "Hey, do you want to go and change him or feed him?" And Nixon is hesitant. He feels like he's gonna break him or taint him, and that, I'm gonna cry, dude. We're not gonna do this, but that makes me sad. That makes me sad that he thinks he's going to taint his little boy. I don't know where Nixon's head's at right now, but he's definitely not thinking very clear or logically at this point. But I feel like this moment is vital. Like, they need to build a relationship because I don't really feel like they have much of one right now. In fact, he really doesn't have like that much of a relationship with Finley either. But his relationship with Grayson is really, really, really solid. And that's beautiful. I like that a lot. And oh my God, off cam, we're definitely going to have to, we're going to age up Grayson. I'm probably not going to throw him a birthday party or anything, but we'll also go and give Miss Finn over here a makeover because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but she got her hands on the scissors and she decided to give herself some fresh new bangs. So we love that creativity. Only other thing that I think we need to do for this birthday party is we need to actually have Nixon go and give Finn his birthday present that he bought for her. Like, I know it's not much, but it's what he could afford right now, and it's the thought that counts, I feel like. And I don't know why everybody is having a little intervention. What are we talking about? I love how Nixon got suspicious and went into the room and was like, is everything okay? But secretly, you guys, I feel like Brett is really worried, and he was telling everybody his concerns because he has experience with that. But let's see what Finn thinks of her dolly. Oh, she loves it. Oh my God. And you know what, y'all? She just asked him, when can she come home, Daddy? Oh my God. Stop, Finn! Don't do that to me, girl. I love you. We got this, babe. We got this. Us Foreman fam bam, we've got her. Like, we're gonna get through this ish. We are gonna get through this ish, okay? Well, solid in one piece. Crying, emotional, help me. Okay, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go and have him express his love for her. This is honestly beautiful. I haven't seen Nixon show this much positive emotion in a really freaking long time. Oh my goodness, look at them. She is such a beautiful little girl. Oh my goodness. He was like, you will always be my princess. Okay, crying. Somebody get the tissues because Jen's a basket case again. Anyway, let's have Finley go over here and open up. No, you know what? Let's have her get excited about her presents because honestly, when it was my birthday, I was always so excited as a child. I just, oh my God. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm so excited. Let's see if we can also have her, let me see. Can we have them all singing together like happy birthday? I don't know if Hapa Brabla would be like happy birthday, but let's do it. It's a little backwards because we had the birthday cake and then, but let's do it. Let's see if we can have everybody come over here and start singing happy birthday to Finley. Oh, yay.
Appelborfna boo-boo, Appelborfna fleet-sim-zoo, Appelborfna fleet-boo, Appelborfna boo-boo, Appelborfna boo-boo, Appelborfna fleet-sim-zoo, Appelborfna fleet-boo, Appelborfna boo-boo, Appelborfna boo-boo, Appelborfna fleet-sim-zoo. Appelborfna fleet-boo.
Oh my goodness, bravo! Oh my God, you guys, I was totally just low-key joking. I did not think that was happy birthday, but it is, and Finley actually got sung happy birthday on her birthday. Like, that is amazing. I'm so excited. Like, that is seriously the best present I could ever personally ask for. So before the fiesta ends, let's have her go over here and grab herself a little present. It looks like River is definitely feeling a little under the weather. I don't know what's going on with him. Hopefully somebody goes and helps him out. It looks like we've got the Foreman fam bam on the freaking scene. Mama June is in there with a quickness. Look at her being all matronly, and look at River. I know that I showed him to you guys a little bit earlier, but he definitely looks a little bit different than Finn. So what are the presents that Finn ended up getting? I love how Grayson's eyes literally look like he's got like a case of I don't even know what, like something is seriously going on with this kid, and I think it's because he's like super duper exhausted. Oh, he's got raccoon eyes. Let's just go and fix that very briefly because I feel really bad watching him struggle like that. And wait, hold on. So we ended up getting the creative art activity table. What? Are you kidding? Oh, and then, oh my goodness, we got the Boo Boo Billy Doctor playset. Don't laugh at me because I said it weird, but we got the Boo Boo Dolly. Okay, enough, Jed. I'm really excited about this because these things are so freaking perfect for Finn. They're really going to help with her character values, like no joke. And also, we need more toys here. We really do. Is there any other swatches? Because I like this one, but I don't love this one. There should definitely, are you kidding? There should definitely be more swatches. Okay. That's a little bit interesting. I'm not going to throw this out there because it's like somebody's going to get mad at me. But why isn't there a dark-skinned baby? I'm just saying. I'm throwing it out there. How come? Why not? I would love Finn to have a dark-skinned baby. And I'm not trying to be that person, but I'm going to be that person because I was hoping, we would, I don't know. Okay, I'm leaving it. I'm not touching it. But if you agree, let me know in the comments down below. Should be dark-skinned baby. Just saying. Or more babies. Like even a rainbow baby. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Okay. Anyway, we're going to just take with what we got. I'm going to have her come over here and start playing doctor with her baby doll. Nixon, on the other hand, probably needs to start heading home in the midst of everything, you guys. You know how earlier I said it was very possible that his home was going to go into foreclosure? Well. The home is the loan officer that he actually has the loan through went to his residence today, you guys. And because he is a loan officer, like he can evaluate the situation and see if he's going to grant him an extension and just all these kind of like, legal things, right? And he ended up seeing the state of his property because he still technically owns the home. And he decided to basically foreclose the house on the spot. Now, Nixon has no idea, but technically, you guys, right now, he is freaking homeless. He is homeless. So, what we got to do is, and I love how he did it through text message. What we got to do, and I love how he's actually cleaning up the house as well, is we need to go back home stat. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Nixon is feeling a little dazed and delirious because he's not feeling good. And you know what that means. He hasn't really drank all day. He wasn't exactly sober when he showed up either. He was doing a lot of, stuff, and he's kind of coming down from all that, and he doesn't feel the best. But anyways, everybody had to say goodbye because it's late. The kids are all tucked in, and Finn had a fantastic birthday, and honestly, that's all that Nixon could ever ask for. But the biggest problem of the day, you guys, is the fact that when Nixon goes home, he's literally gonna have nothing to go home to. So just as I predicted, you guys, Nixon's loan officer was not playing around. He really doesn't have a place to go to tonight. And the worst part about everything, on top of the fact that he is homeless, is that we only have 23 simoleons. We don't have a place to stay. It's too late to ask any of our family members. Not to mention, honestly, Nixon would rather be homeless than ask his family for help because he already feels like they pity him. Throw this on top of it, it's really just going to send him spiraling out of control. But that isn't even the biggest thing that has your boy crying right now. It's the fact that they took Waffle, y'all. They freaking took the cat because when he came in and he inspected the place, he also realized that Waffle was kind of being neglected. So he ended up calling animal control, and now Nixon doesn't have his cat. So what does that mean for us? What are we going to do now? What is Nixon going to freaking do? Well, there's really not much he can do. Right now, we have him kind of like posted up on a lot near his house just because you have to, and we can't really, have him be homeless. But he is. He doesn't have a place to stay. And the first thing he thinks about is his mom and how happy she was today and how much he disappointed her. And what does that look like? What is he going to do? So I also decided to go ahead and give him the kleptomatic treat because he's got to earn money somehow. Nixon thankfully was able to work out a deal with the Oasis Springs motel owner, and so usually the rooms go for anywhere from $75 to $100 a night. He was able to actually strike up a deal so that he can postpone his payment until tomorrow, or actually later on this evening. So instead of owing like $100, he's gonna owe the manager 200 simoleons. So I'm not really sure where we're gonna find the money, but Nixon is very, very grateful that he was able to find a place to stay. He decided to go ahead and take the room that he was actually in with Shauna the other night. And even though they hooked up, they haven't talked to each other. I don't even think they exchanged phone numbers or anything. I really don't even think he has any recollection, did I say that right? That he even hooked up with her. So I don't know how long we're going to sit in this freaking dirty motel room. I don't know what we're going to do here. I don't know how this is even like a positive situation. But for the moment, it is a roof over our heads. We actually have full access to the kitchen where we can get our very own breakfast and that kind of a thing. So I think I'm going to have Nixon go upstairs and grab himself a bowl of cereal, and maybe we'll be able to start figuring out where we're going to go from here. Of course, you guys can give me some realistic suggestions. Nixon is feeling a little happy this morning. He's been up all night, smoking on that, on those herbs, and watching a lot of movies, a lot of funny movies, actually. So anyway, he's feeling relatively cheerful this morning, despite the circumstances that happened last night. And I think this is kind of where we're going to go ahead and end this part here with Nixon raiding the fridge because he's got a serious case of the munchies. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here. I hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
Oh, my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt.